We continue digging into a story we brought you yesterday about an Austin woman arrested for allegedly forging death certificates and cutting limbs off of corpses to conduct embalming-related experiments. Officials say it happened at her business, Capital Mortuary Services in North Austin.
And now KXAN investigators have learned her other business, a funeral home, had a contract with Travis County for burial services. Our Sarah Alsheh explains who those services were for and how one former client dealt with the news about the owner's arrest.
Our first thought was, did something happen to our loved one?
Questions linger for an Austin family after hearing the same place where they had funeral services for their loved one last month is at the center of investigations into alleged corpse experimentations and forging death certificates. A woman KXAN spoke with who asked us to hide her identity says her family used Capital Mortuary Services and Eternal Peace Funeral and Cremation Services for her father's funeral.
And they were one of the first places that came up when you did a Google search. It's like, okay, we do the funeral services here, but the mortuary work is done over there.
The news of charges against owner Adeline Nanbin Bowie shocked the family.
When we saw the news, we cried. It just adds another blow to the grief that we're already going through.
Bowie faces charges of abuse of corpse without legal authority and tampering with government records. According to an arrest affidavit, Bowie conducted, quote, experiments. Authorities say she allegedly injected formaldehyde into the arms of corpses to see the effect it had over time on severed extremities. When police asked the Texas Funeral Service Commission if this was legal, the commission said no, because Capital Mortuary is not licensed to perform this kind of work.
So formaldehyde is a very common, regularly used fixative in embalming. There are certain regulations and authorizations that have to be met in order to do that.
KXAN found out the other business she ran, Eternal Peace Funeral and Cremation Services, has previous ties with Travis County. It had a contract to assist with the county's burial service, a program specifically to help people who cannot afford burial or cremation services. In a statement to KXAN, a spokesperson said in part, quote, while Travis County did have a contract with Eternal Peace Funeral and Cremation Services, it was suspended in July 2024 and then ultimately terminated. The county added they will not comment further due to pending litigation. KXAN discovered a lawsuit filed by Bowie in 2024. It accuses multiple Travis County officials of breach of contract, alleging they questioned the character and quality of the funeral home's caskets, leading to the suspension and termination of their contracts without due process. As for the family we spoke to, news of the arrest has been hard for them to wrap their heads around.
It's shocking. That's all I can say. It's shocking.
Sarah Alsheh, KXAN News.
And regarding the criminal charges against Bowie, her attorney said in a statement that, quote, this case involves complexities that are not immediately apparent and should not be sensationalized. Our legal team remains fully committed to defending and advocating for our client with the expectation of fairness and due process.